Tom's Life. Today's Sunday special is Aussie meat pie. So the ingredients you need is beef mince, 1 onion, garlic, dill, 2 beef stock cubes, cornflour, 1 egg, salt and ground black pepper, 2 beef stock cubes, Worcestershire Sauce, Shortcrust Pastry and puff pastry. And you also need Passata. So first step, we're going to prep everything. I'm going to start off with the dill. We got some fresh dill here, and what you want to do is you want to pick off all the leaves, and you want to not use the stalks. You can use the stalks for another recipe, but we just want the leaves today. And what you're doing is you're just going to give them a good slice, and you'll place these in nearly at the end. These will give flavour to your Aussie meat pie. So you're just picking off the leaves off the stalks, and then you give them a good trim. So once you've picked all your dill leaves off your stalks, you first want to slice them into little pieces like that. Then you're going to bring them back together into a little bunch, and then you're going to give them one final slice. It's up to you how fine you want to go. So once you've got them nice and fine like that, you're going to get a little bowl, and you're going to place them all in, just like that, and you'll place them in at the end to give flavour to your Aussie meat pie. So next step, you're going to prep your garlic. You'll need 2 garlic cloves, and you just want to trim your ends. And then you peel all your skin off your garlic. And then you'll finally dice this into little pieces, which give flavour for your pie. So you're just getting all the way round to get all the skin off. Just like that. So once you've peeled your garlic, you first want to place your knife on top and press down. And you want to finally slice it one way. You turn it all round, and you want to finally dice it into little pieces. Always remember to move your fingers out the way. It's up to you how fine you want to go. So once you've got nice little pieces of garlic, you're going to get a little bowl. You place them all in, and you'll finish off doing your garlic, and then you'll prep your onion. Next step, you're going to prep your onion. You're first going to chop your end off. I like to flatten it so it's more easy to chop. Then you're going to chop it down the middle, and you're going to trim your other end. And then you want to peel off 2 layers of the skin. So once you have peeled your onion, you want to slice it all the way through. Just like that, then turn it around, and we're slicing them into little pieces. If it hasn't gone all the way through, you just give it another chop. Just like that. And then you do the same with this little bit. Slice it one way, then turn it around, and then chop it. So you got nice little pieces like that. Now you're going to get your bowl with your garlic in. You're going to place all your onion in, and then you'll do the same with your other half. This will give flavour. So you're going to get some hot water, and you're going to place in your 2 beef stock cubes, and you're going to give them a stir till they are evaporated. This will help to give flavour for your pie. So you're just stirring till they are evaporated. Will take a minute or 2. You will need 2 beef stock cubes and passata to make a nice sauce. Now you want to switch on your hob. You want to set this to high. Just like that. You get the pan, you place it on the ring, and before it heats up you will put a few sprays of fry light in. Now you want to put a few sprays of fry light in the bottom of your pan. Just all the way round. Just like that. Then you get your wooden spoon and just give that a little bit of a stir, so your pan doesn't stick when you add in your mince in a minute, and then you'll break that all apart. Now you want to add in all your beef mince. You want to get your wooden spoon and you want to start breaking it down so it gets some colour on it. You just want to chop it so it's nice and fine. Will take 3 to 5 minutes, and you're just breaking it down. Keep moving it so it doesn't stick at the bottom of the pan. You want to get some nice colour on it and break it down so it's nice and fine. So as you can see, our mince is nicely starting to cook. You want to give it a few more minutes before you add in your onion and garlic. And today we are making an Aussie meat pie. But if you've got someone who's a vegetarian, you take out the beef mince and you can buy some corn mince, so you can all enjoy the same recipe. So in a minute or two you add in your onion and garlic to your pan with your mince, so that gives flavour to your mince. And then you add in your dill. Now you want to add in all your onion and garlic to your pan with your mince. You get it all out, so this gives flavour. And you want these to soften so you can start to smell them. So you're giving them a good stir in with your mince, so they give flavour to your mince. And then you add in your dill into the pan, and then you'll start making your sauce for your pie. And then while your filling is just cooling down and thickening, you'll place your shortcrust pastry in the bottom of your dish, and then you'll put your puff pastry on top. But I show you that when we have made our filling. So you're just finishing off frying your onion, garlic in with your mince. You see your onion and garlic is nicely softened. You now want to add in all your dill to your pan. This will give flavour. And like I say always, don't worry if any little bits are on the bottom of the pan, because we add in our passata and beef stock cube. Beef stock to give flavour and to make a nice sauce. And then to thicken it up, we add in a tablespoon and a half of cornflour, a splash of Worcestershire and some salt and pepper to season. And then we'll let this simmer and thicken while you switch on the oven and place your shortcrust pastry in the bottom of your dish. Throw your beef stock in. And also you want to pour in your passata. And now you're going to give this a good stir to get everything off the bottom of the pan. Then you add in a good tablespoon of cornflour, a little splash of Worcestershire and some salt and pepper. Then you lower it to medium so it can thicken while you're placing your shortcrust pastry in the bottom of your dish. And you preheat the oven. And also just be careful it doesn't splash you. Now you want to add in some corn flour. Take that off your spoon. And what you want to do is you want to stir that in. Give that a good stir so that can thicken your sauce. In a minute you're going to add in a splash of Worcestershire and salt and pepper to season. Then you'll lower this to medium so your sauce can thicken while you're putting your shortcrust pastry in the bottom of your dish and you're preheating your oven. You want a nice thick sauce, so you add in a good tablespoon of corn flour. You can always add more if you need to, but just always start off with a tablespoon. Now you want to add in a splash of Worcestershire and give it a little bit of a stir. You have lowered it to medium. This is starting to bubble and thicken. And before you put your lid on, you add in a little bit of salt and pepper to season. Just be careful while you stir it because it might splash you. Just do a gentle stir. Now you want to add in a little bit of seasoning, starting off with ground salt. And you also do the same with ground black pepper. Just like that, and you give this one final stir. Get all the way round the pan. And now in a minute you're going to take out your wooden spoon and you're going to place your lid on top so this can simmer and thicken for 5 minutes. So you're now going to take out your wooden spoon and you're going to place your lid on top. Just like that. You want to look, as you can see, we've already lowered it to medium low and you want to keep an eye on that for 5 minutes. So next step, you're going to preheat your oven using my both ones to tell me which one is the oven. And now you want to set this at 180 degrees. So I have preheat my oven to 180. Let that just preheat while you put your pie together. I've got a glass dish, and what you do is you get your shortcrust pastry and you place it all the way round and you just give it carefully pat in. So you've got it all around the edge. And what we do is we put our filling in now, pour it in, and then with our puff pastry, you'll place it down so it's got a nice double crust. So what you're going to do is you're going to crack an egg so you can glaze on top. So you break your egg down the middle and you're catching any of the shell into your bowl. So once you have cracked your egg, you want to give it a good whisk. You only need one egg because you're going to glaze on top. You can either use egg or milk, so it's got a nice glaze. You'll give it a good gloss with a cake brush. Now you want to start pouring all your mixture on your shortcrust pastry. You want to get it all out and you just keep moving it so you cover all your pastry. So you're just laying it on top. So you're going to pour the rest of your filling into your pie. So your back of your spoon, you just want to spread it out into a nice even layer. Just like that. Now you're going to get your puff pastry and you want to place it on top. So you're just going to roll it out into place. You might need to trim a little bit with a knife. And then what you do is you're just using the back of your fingers till it sticks to down the gaps. And then you get a little bit of, you get your egg and your glaze all over the top, so it gets a nice colour. And then you're just going to trim round the edges. Now you're just going to trim off some of the puff pastry. Just like that, and then you take it off. You carefully be careful, and if you've got any little gaps, you can always use a bit of the pastry to close the edges. You just want to trim it up and make it nice and tidy, so when you put it in the oven, now you're going to get the cake brush, and what you're going to do is you're going to get some of your egg, and you're just going to give it a good, you're just going to give your puff pastry a little glaze with egg. You're just going to get all the way round. So when you place this in the oven, your top gets a nice golden colour. And then what we do is we place it in the oven for 10 to 15 minutes till your pastry is nicely cooked all the way through, and you finish off any of your filling needs cooking. You don't want to go crazy with egg wash. You just want to get it all nicely coated on top. Now you want to place your Aussie meat pie in the oven, so your pastry can cook for 10 to 15 minutes, so it goes nice and golden, and you keep an eye on that. So this is how you make my Aussie meat pie. I hope you like this. Don't forget to hit the like button, share and subscribe, and thank you.